Welcome back to Hatteras Island. Today is our last full day here on the Outer Banks. There's one more place we've been looking forward to visiting. We'll be heading north to Jockey's Ridge State Park, home to the tallest living natural sand dune system on the East Coast. So let's enjoy one last morning here at Cape Point Campground before setting off on our final adventure. It's another beautiful morning here in Cape Point Campground. It's warm, the sun is shining, and a steady breeze blows the smell of fresh ocean air over the campsites. The campground's actually beginning to fill up. There's so many different kinds of setups, from simple tents all the way to converted school buses, and each one brings its own little personality to the campground. Back at our little corner of the campground, I'm doing one last round of washing clothes using the 5-gallon bucket method we talked about in the last episode. It's something you really have to do early in the day because even though it's hot and sunny, the humidity is so high that clothes take forever to dry, and they won't dry overnight. And so the journey north begins. Before leaving the island, we're making one final stop just a few minutes from the campground. Rising above the trees and dunes ahead of us is a landmark that's watched over Hatteras Island for generations. This is the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. Standing at 198 feet tall, it's the tallest brick lighthouse in the United States, visible from anywhere on the island. Over the last 2 centuries, this lighthouse has been rebuilt and modified several times. The original structure was a much shorter sandstone tower with a dim light that sailors often struggled to see beyond the dangerous Diamond Shoals. In the 1850s, after years of complaints, its height was increased from 90 to 150 feet. And then, in 1870, the even taller, iconic black and white spiral lighthouse we see today was completed. Its 800,000 candle power beacon is focused into a razor-sharp beam, powerful enough to reach 24 miles across the Atlantic. Beyond that point, the curvature of the Earth causes the still intense light to rise past the horizon and continue out into space. Every night, the lighthouse beam sweeps across the island sky, briefly illuminating everything in its path. Houses, dunes, trees, and waves all flash to life for just a moment before fading back into darkness. The effect is surreal, giving the island a quiet, dreamlike atmosphere after sunset. By day, people can explore the surrounding grounds, visitor center, and museum while learning about the lighthouse's long history and the dangerous waters it once guarded along the Outer Banks. For more than 2 centuries, the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse has served as both a warning and a guide, eventually becoming one of the most recognizable symbols of the Outer Banks. Leaving the lighthouse behind, we continue north through the woods as the small village of Buxton comes into view. Surrounded by maritime forests, dunes, and open coastline, it's one of the quiet communities that gives Hatteras Island its distinct character. Beyond Buxton, Hatteras Island narrows as the road stretches north between the Atlantic Ocean and the Pamlico Sound. From above, the Outer Banks almost seem unreal. Long, thin barrier islands shaped entirely by wind, waves, and time. Our journey takes us about an hour and a half north through the Outer Banks, leaving Hatteras Island behind as we make our way towards Jockey's Ridge. We're just pulling into the parking lot by the visitor center now. So let's head down and check in with the crew.
You get burned the other day in your rooms?
Yeah, a little bit.
I gotta watch. I don't have worn shorts though, so
The official trail to the dunes begins in a dense maritime forest. Twisted live oaks and other coastal plants surround us in all directions. For a moment, it's easy to forget that just ahead lies one of the largest dune systems on the East Coast. Before long, the forest begins to thin out. The shade disappears and the sky opens up above us. The sun definitely feels a lot stronger out here, but the steady ocean breeze helps keep things comfortable. As we make our way up this final hill, I already know what's waiting for us on the other side. It's the moment I've been looking forward to since we arrived.
oh wow. Caught your hat.
Out here, it hardly feels like coastal North Carolina anymore. The landscape looks more like a desert, with rolling dunes stretching toward the horizon. With so few landmarks around, it's hard to judge just how big this place really is. Everything feels vast, almost unreal. Every time we come here, we make it a point to find the tallest dune we can see and head straight for it. It's become a bit of a tradition over the years. Standing on the top gives you one of the best views in the entire park, so naturally, that's where we're headed. It's the dreamlike atmosphere that keeps pulling us back. The endless sand, the constant wind, and the ever-changing landscape create a place that feels almost detached from the world around it. There's something special about wandering through these dunes. The wind carves delicate patterns into the sand, sculpting ridges and valleys that seem to stretch on forever. Around every crest is a slightly different view. Over the years, it's also become the backdrop for some of my favorite memories. And today, another memory joins the collection as we sit together on top of the highest dune we could find. There's no real rush out here. The dunes seem to encourage you to slow down, wander a little, and simply enjoy the landscape around you. From ground level, it's easy to lose yourself in the scale of the dunes. But from above, the true setting of Jockey's Ridge comes into view. Nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the waters of the Roanoke Sound, the dunes occupy a surprisingly small piece of the Outer Banks. Yet somehow, this ever-shifting landscape feels much larger than it really is. As we descend toward the waters of the Roanoke Sound, the scale of Jockey's Ridge begins to reveal itself once again. Steady coastal winds and the height of the dunes makes Jockey's Ridge one of the best places on the East Coast to experience hang gliding. The same winds that make Jockey's Ridge perfect for hang gliding also make it a paradise for kite flyers. Today, some of the largest kites from the Kitty Hawk Kite Store are on display. Soaring creatures with bold, vibrant colors turn the sky into a living, moving work of art.
Flag. Yeah, I see you. I see Mom in a red shirt. Alright, well, I'll be there in a second. Alright, bye.
That was my dad. He and my mom are waiting for me over at the kite store across the street, getting ready to enjoy some ice cream. And after spending the last couple hours out here in the sun and the sand, I can't think of anything that sounds better than a cold scoop of ice cream. Just across the street from Jockey's Ridge sits the flagship Kitty Hawk's Kite Store. For more than 50 years, it's been a staple of the Outer Banks, welcoming visitors with everything from kites and beach gear to local souvenirs and outdoor adventures.
Hey. Yes. Oh, look at that. What did you get?
I got pralines pecan.
And Dad?
Same.
I'm gonna get great.
As our time on the Outer Banks comes to an end, we leave with even more memories than we arrived with. From our stay at Cape Point Campground and exploring Hatteras Island, to wandering the incredible dunes of Jockey's Ridge, it's been another unforgettable adventure. Thanks for exploring the Outer Banks with us, and we'll see you on the next adventure.